Hey, my name is Donna Britton and I'm an area manager independent consultant with Arbonne. If you are watching this video, it means that you have decided to jump into our 30 days to healthy living program. First of all, let me tell you how excited I am about this, that you're joining in and doing this. It's going to be radically life-changing in so many ways. Hey, welcome. This is going to be great. I wanted to kind of just share with you a little bit of my tips, tricks, things to remember. I've been doing this basically most of the time for about 2.5 years, and I'm going to tell you a little bit of my story first. So about 4 years ago, Arbonne was introduced to me, and at that point I didn't see the benefit of it. I didn't see anything great about it, and I was a really terrible customer for 2 years to my longtime friend and upline, Kim Croft. So fast forward to 3 years ago, I started struggling with my health. I was severely fatigued. I was struggling with migraines every single day. I was on 5 migraine medications. They wanted to put me on cholesterol medicine because my cholesterol was high. I have a pre-diagnosis for MS, and I was experiencing crazy symptoms with that. I just didn't really have my life. I was tired. I was laying in bed. I was watching Netflix. I didn't want to get up or be active, and I put on a bunch of weight, like a ton of weight. It was not cute. So insert this program. The reason I get so excited you're going to do this is I hold it super near and dear to my heart because of how it's changed my health, it's changed my life, it's changed now my family's life, and it's going to keep changing our lives. So when I did the 30-day program, in the first week and a half, stopped having headaches, and that was a huge deal. And by week 2, I had all this energy. I was bouncing around my office at work. I was in a good mood. I wasn't so tired and fatigued. And people started complimenting my skin, which was crazy because I was a bar soap girl and I hadn't even done anything with my skin up to that point. So that was kind of cool. So by the end of my first 30-day experience, I was down 19 pounds. My clothes were baggy. People were noticing. And I wasn't having headaches, I wasn't tired, I had this amazing energy, and I felt overall really, really good. So I said, oh, I'm gonna do this again. So I recommend it to people sometimes. I did 2 30-day cycles back to back when I first got involved with Arbonne. At this point, I had already known my cholesterol was back down to normal, and the doctors had basically said, whatever you're doing, don't stop. So I was like, well, I'm not gonna stop, I'm gonna keep going and see where it gets me. So after 2 months of doing it and sticking to the program, which was hard after the first week was kind of hard, and then it became easy, and the more I learn about it, the easier and easier it gets. So 2 months, 36 pounds, 2.5 pant sizes. I've thrown away migraine medication. I don't take cholesterol medication. I have energy. I feel good, and all those crazy symptoms have subsided. So I super, super, super believe that what we're doing to our bodies matters. It really, truly matters. And you know, the old saying goes that you don't value health until sickness comes, and that was my case. I hope that's not the case for you. I hope you're grabbing your health before anything happens, and if you're not, this is the perfect place to be, especially. So that's my story at that point. How do you not tell other people and join in the business, right? So that's where I'm at, and that's how I got here, and I'm so grateful. I'm so thankful. So I'm going to tell you little things that I normally would tell people face to face when they join to do the 30-day program to help them prepare. So first thing we're going to do in the morning when you start, and I have a low battery. So first thing you're going to do in the morning is you're going to take this little guy, and this is the Digestion Plus. This is your prebiotic, your probiotic, and your digestive enzyme all in one. I mix it with 2 ounces of water. Shake it, shake it, shake it, and shoot it real quick. First thing in the morning, empty stomach. Especially when you first start, it doesn't taste very good. What's crazy is by the end of it, it tasted like a pixie stick to me. So I know people that like literally put it on their tongue and take it, and I still can't do it that way. So 2 ounces of water, mix, shoot, done. Every morning. The next thing you're gonna do, actually the next couple of things are kind of gonna be up to you and how you do your mornings, right? So I was used to a cup of coffee in the morning, a nice warm beverage to get me awake, right? Hug the mug. Okay, so what I do, my next step is I take a detox tea and I mix it with a fizz stick. And I drink my fizz warm like that in here, and we call it a tizzy. And that's how I start my day. It is like having your warm beverage. It's your clean, focused energy all at once. You don't have to do that. I know people that just drink a fizz stick. I know people that do a tea. I need this combination. So that's my second step. Also, another thing we'll talk about is a post-workout shake, because me personally, I work out first thing in the morning, but we'll talk about that in a minute. So the next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna make your breakfast shake. Vanilla, chocolate, maybe you've got 2 chocolate, maybe you've got 2 vanilla. I like to have both on hand. So you're gonna make your breakfast shake. You can make your breakfast shake super easy. You can take a shaker cup, some coconut milk, some almond milk, and just shake it up real fast. It's good that way, it really is. And I do that a lot when I'm in a bind or I'm in a hurry. And what's funny is that almond milk sometimes will actually blend up in there in your shaker cup. Me personally, I like fancy shakes and I like smoothie bowls and I like to get creative with it and all that stuff, but it depends because it can be mixed with water. Like usually if I'm going somewhere and I don't know how long I'm gonna be gone, I'll keep a shaker cup with a Ziploc bag of protein powder and a water bottle in my car. That way if I get stuck somewhere, I don't get tempted to run in a gas station or grab fast food. It's not the best with water to me, but it does the trick, right? I also like to take the vanilla shake and blend it with frozen berries. I like to do pumpkin when it gets to that time, which we're almost there right now. And then my chocolate, I like to load it up with cinnamon and almond butter. I mean, you could just do so many things with the shake. So that's up to you as well. When I was working, I would make 2 shakes before I left the house in the morning and stick them in my fridge at work. That way I was prepared. It was easy, ready to go in my lunch kit. So that's your breakfast shake. Also in your breakfast shake, you can add your daily fiber. Definitely don't start with a full scoop, and you're only gonna do it in 1 shake. So your breakfast shake is probably the best. I would start with no more than a half a scoop just to see how your body responds. For me, I can't do more than a half a scoop because too much fiber is just the same as having not enough fiber. And if you are starting to have any kind of tummy issues during this, it could very well be fiber related. Talk to your person and we'll talk about like the quantity you're using. So fiber breakfast shake is probably the best way to go. And also your greens balance. Transparency, I was afraid to use greens, but now my body craves them. So I actually drink them like mixed with a fizz stick as a beverage. But in case you don't like the green, super green taste or smell, the chocolate shake really masks it well. So greens, chocolate shake, cinnamon, a good option, but your greens can go in your shake as well. Then you're gonna have your mid-morning snack. Like I said, it's gonna depend on the timeline of your life and your work and what you're doing. Mine's usually around like 10:30 or so. Your snack could be green apples and almond butter. It could be a handful of almonds and a green apple. It could be our protein bars. They're no bake. They're awesome. I'll tell you about those later. A lot of different snack recipes. If you go to Pinterest and look up Arbonne's 30-day to healthy living recipes, you'll find all neat things. There's muffins and there's chocolate candies and things like that. Just scan the ingredients, make sure they're 30-day approved, and if they're not, just substitute them. If you don't know what to sub, them out for, ask us. No big deal. We're here for all those questions. That's what we love to do, right? I've been doing it for so long. I love when people ask me things. So mid-morning snack, and then you're gonna have a lunch shake. Also, same thing, beef it up, add your spinach or your nuts or your fruit or your seeds or whatever to make it a real meal. Coconut oil, avocado, you could do so many things. It's so much fun. Now, if you are on a serious workout regimen and you need lots and lots of calories, the only thing I would do different is I might have food for lunch. So maybe your leftovers from dinner the night before in a smaller lunch portion. But I do, especially for weight loss, I recommend the second shake. Then you're gonna have your afternoon snack, same thing, another snack. Don't forget for fruit, it's just green apples and berries for now, lemons and limes. So you could have, take the chocolate protein, put a little bit of liquid and a little bit of almond butter, mix it up like a pudding, and then dip some strawberries in it. It's a good one too. So afternoon snack, and then you're gonna have your healthy dinner, which the recipes are posted on the Facebook page. I am gonna recommend to you that you try as many as possible. My first 30-day round, I was determined to make every recipe that there was. I wanted to know what they tasted like. I wanted to know how to cook maybe differently than I was thinking, or make things a different way than I was used to having. There are some veggies on here that I never would have eaten in a million trillion years that I think I have childhood trauma over, that I love now because of the way this recipe called for it. So be open-minded, try new things, print out those recipes, print everything out, make a little binder, but print those recipes out, and then print your grocery list out and be really prepared. As far as the Facebook group goes, we are there to help you. Like, that is what we're there for. Don't hesitate to ask questions. Don't struggle with your stomach hurting or something being weird and just kind of like lay low and not ask. Ask. Get involved, post things, comment on things, read them. The information is incredible. What I love about this program is that they don't just tell us what to do, but we get the whys. We get these long articles, we get these videos, and it's so much knowledge and education. And that is what's gonna make you be able to do this for a lifetime, learning all of that. So be involved, be active, definitely take your before pictures. It's not fun. I'm still working on my after pictures, but take your before, take your measurements, weigh in. I have a certain little notebook, I keep it all jotted down in the bathroom, and please do not weigh more than once a week. I can get obsessive about my weight. And guys, at the end of the day, it's not about the number, right? But so many things can happen in a day. You can be bloated, you can have all these things, and you, at the end of the day, are gonna be maybe discouraged of what the scale says. So only weigh in on Mondays. What else? If you're going to work out, have a recovery shake. I use our post-workout. It's my favorite part of the day. So I put that in my shake. But if not, throw a frozen banana in your shake, and that helps with your recovery. And make sure you drink a ton of water. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh, yeah. And then the tea and the fizz, you can have more than once a day. I usually have a tea right before bed if I'm still feeling hungry, with a little bit of fiber or a light snack. And then don't eat after 7. Try not to eat after 7 depending on your lifestyle, because you're just gonna feel better that way, and your metabolism and all that stuff, give your body time. So something I did not mention yet is the 7-day cleanse, and this, I always forget to mention it because you're not gonna use it right away. You're gonna go when the group tells you. You're gonna wait for it. And we're all gonna do it at the same time and do it in increments. So you're not gonna do all 7 days at once. So your 7-day cleanse. Now, when you're mixing it, you're gonna put it with 32 ounces of warm water. I have people text me all the time and they're like, I have to drink it warm. No, you don't have to drink it warm, but mix it warm so it dissolves easier. And then you can ice it. You can add lime wedges, you can add lemon wedges. It's a really refreshing lemon ginger flavor. And you're going to slowly sip on that throughout your entire day. I wouldn't chug it. I would just drink it here and there throughout your day alongside your regular water. So speaking of water, drink a ton of water. I think I said it, but I'm gonna say it again. Drink water. I think that's gonna be it for my tips and tricks. Snacks are gonna be important. Keep things at your fingertips that are gonna help you succeed, right? So I would go through my kitchen right now, go through your kitchen, remove all the things that tempt you the most, get rid of it. For me, it's hard because the kids, they love stuff that I love, but I try to make it so when I'm having like a serious craving that there's not much I can grab, that I would have to go to something else. So be prepared, like do as much as you can to set yourself up for success. So for me, that means on Sunday, individually bagging some veggies, individually, bagging some almonds, making the no-bake protein bars, making some of the recipes that are posted, maybe making some of the salad dressings, whatever that looks like for you. Be super prepared, have your groceries already in the house so you're not struggling, Monday afternoon running to the grocery store, feeling frazzled and just grabbing something. Keep things in your purse, keep almonds in your purse. I've kept a green apple in my purse before. Keep things at your desk at work. Keep things in your fridge at work if you have access to that. every little detail that's going to set you up for success. If you're going to go out to eat, holler at one of us and say, what's the best option? Or there is a little eating out guide in your guide. Last but not least, when you're on the Facebook page, go to the files section at the top and just kind of familiarize yourself with everything in there. Take a few minutes. It's going to help you succeed. There's going to be the clean eating guide. There's going to be your recipes. There's going to be your shopping list. There's going to be snack ideas, shake recipes. There's going to be all kinds of stuff in there. So just familiarize yourself, print it, hang it up in your kitchen, whatever you need to do. But I'm going to say this last thing before I let you go. I'm proud of you for doing it. And if you fall short, or if you make a mistake, or you overindulge, what is the saying? If you have one flat tire, don't go slash the other 3 tires. Stop where you are and just move forward and do better, because it's going to be about progression. It's not about perfection for you right now. Obviously, the more you can do, the better, but we're not going to beat ourselves up over things, right? You have made a great first step in changing your health, in changing your body, in changing your lifestyle. So celebrate it. Celebrate every little victory. Don't celebrate it with cake though, especially not bundt cake. So anyway, that's all I've got for you. Make sure you ask us questions, make sure you're involved, and we're here for you every step of the way. All right, guys, have a good day.